Hi, thanks for clicking on this video. Got a good project here for you today. Nice and simple. Stick around, I'll show you how I made this.
We're getting outside today. Hello? Hello?
Alright, so you kind of caught me halfway in my project. Just went for a coffee, thought I'd grab a camera, show you how it went down. Super simple. All you need is just the basic skills. Just a little bit of math. All you got to know is really just the angles of these the star points. And you go online, you can figure this out. But I just went and looked it up. I saw something like this I liked, so right there. So yeah, 36 degrees for the point. And then on the inner angle of the star, you'll need that angle as well. 108 degrees. That's it. The rest is scalable. Those angles can't change. So of course I'm using repurposed pallet wood here. 5 boards gets me 10 pieces, which is enough for this star. So I'm cutting 2 of my pieces out of each plank of pallet board, and you know, it gives you that nice rustic look, which is what I'm going for. This is going outside, pallet goes outside, it's perfect. So how do you make an angle? Protractor, you're gonna have some way of making an angle, and this is my 108, and just, you know, draw it on however size you're gonna make, and then cut. This is a bit of a drastic measure. It's going to give you a really jagged cut, which may be what you're going for. Nothing wrong with it. Take your time, get a good cut. Now, before we get too far in this star may be too big for a lot of people. I was going for kind of an oversized thing. It's about 55 inches. I don't show you. But each of these little boards, these little pieces are about 24 inches. So half of the pallet wood, which is 48 inches in my measurements. Now, what I'm showing you, you can make this much smaller, scale it down, rip each of those in half, and make it much smaller. So how I cut it is I just use my table saw. Throw away the fence, and then grab that angle finder thing that you've probably thrown away and get your 36 degrees. Now in the edit I'm seeing I just put that to 41 degrees, but this is after I made my cut, so don't do what I did. 36 degrees, and then just run it through the table saw. I'm going to spare you that racket and sound. I'm sure you've all seen wood run through a table saw before. Now, my thing only goes up to 90 degrees. How do I get 108? Oh, throw it away and give up? No, you just keep going. So 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8. So that makes me 108. Now, you can go either way on this. It's going to be 108 no matter what, either direction. Run it through the table saw, and you're basically just cutting in half. Now I'm super lazy. I don't want to measure everything every time. I just butt it up and just make a line and then just keep running them through. So however you're going to do it, get 10 of these things, and then just line up the points. Now, nothing's going to be perfect, especially the way I cut it. Miter saw is better choice for this. I just didn't want to grab it, but it's just how it happened. So line it up and then fasten them together. You can use a little finishing nail. That might work good. My choice, as always with these, are these staples. Brad staples. Brad nailer will work too, but I don't know. I just like a staple. But and of course you're going to see the staple, but that's the look I'm going for. It's rustic. If you don't want to see the staple, you would be stapling from the bottom side, and of course everything would get hidden, and it wouldn't matter. But that's all I did. Now I'm just putting one on the inner corner of the star, and which should be, yeah, it gives me a little bit of movement. So I just lining up the corners. So I went all the way around, and then line up the tip, and then again just one staple, and then go around. Sped this up a bit just so you don't have to suffer through it. But and just give one. I know it looks like I put 3 in there, but line up the tip, 1. Now things may still not be like the angles may be off a bit. So I'm just checking it, and then it gives me a little bit of play still, so you can still, pull the star apart, push it together, just whatever lines up. So once you get it good, staple them all in. I put 3 per. If a staple is didn't get countersunk enough, you just tap it in like what I showed, and put it all together, and that is it. You can paint it, you can stain it, sand it, whatever, but I'm leaving it as is. And that's a scale for me. I'm 6 feet tall, so that gives you the scale. It's cold outside. I'm going in to edit this video. Thanks for watching.